Today's topic of discussion is no contact. Now, this is going to be one of my most favorite videos, and how this is going to be one of the most powerful tools you can use to get women to comply and to get them to be submissive towards you. Now, you apply no contact anytime a woman is showing any type of disrespect towards you. So if you're somebody who's constantly working on himself, he's working on his God-given purpose, he's improving mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. He's someone who is actively providing value to society and to the world. Now, if a woman comes along and she starts to show him disrespectful behavior, so if it's a woman or if it's a man, that guy there, he doesn't take disrespect from no one. So anytime a woman or a guy comes and shows disrespectful behavior, that straight away, that person's going to get checked there and then. It's not going to be a situation, right, where, oh yeah, I'm just going to be cool with it. So if somebody disrespects me, or if a man or a woman tries to do anything, then I'm going to straight check that behavior there and then. So if it's with a guy and then it's a situation, it ends up getting into a physical altercation, that's what the situation is. But when it comes to a woman, I'm not going to get into a physical altercation with her, because I don't abuse women, and we don't hit women or anything like that. So we just have literally, one of the best tools we can use on a woman is to apply no contact. So this is what it is. Anytime she shows moody behavior, anytime she's showing, disrespectful behavior where she's not being cooperative and she's not being friendly and she's not being, submissive, you apply the no contact to her. So depending on the severity of the case, you'll apply the no contact for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's longer than that, until a woman comes back and she's starting to behave well. So in that time period, with the no contact, what you want to do is, with the no contact means you do not message her, you don't phone her, you don't communicate with her. No contact means no communication with her, okay? So all these other beta males, they're thinking, oh yeah, I'm applying no contact and I'm still checking her stories and I'm still trying to message her here and there. It's like, no contact means no contact, but you just don't hit her up. You don't give her no attention. So you work on your purpose. That means that you have more time towards your purpose. So in that time during no contact, you should be constantly trying to improve yourself. You should be hitting from level 5 to level 6 and to level 7. You should be improving in the other areas of your life which are lacking. So during that time period, you're working on your purpose then. Next point is, you don't want no drama in your life. So myself, I'm complete as a man. I'm not somebody who is effectively creates drama with people unnecessarily. I don't create drama with people, and I don't expect any woman who comes into my life to create drama. As soon as she starts to show any type of behavior which is she's trying to create drama for me, I'll straight away just apply no contact to her until she comes back and she apologizes for her bad behavior. Now, a lot of you beta males, what you'll do is you'll still accept that behavior without a woman apologizing. So until a woman apologizes for her bad behavior and she's creating drama and she knows it as well, then I'm just going to not speak to that person, but then you lot would still try and entertain that. So that's what the problem is. You want to apply no contact whenever a woman is giving you any type of headache and any type of drama. Next point is, you need to let a woman know that you can live without her. So the ultimate man and the ultimate strength comes from God. So a man is somebody who can live without women. So if a woman comes along into his life and she's providing value and you're providing value to her life, that's great. If it's a situation, right, where she's not providing value to you and then you're providing all this value, you're somebody who's just getting sucked of his energy. It doesn't make any sense. So you need to make it clear to a woman that you can live without women. You're somebody who's complete and you're going to be providing value to society. So that's really important. So to make sure to let the woman know that you're someone who can live without women. Next point is double time delays. Now this is a good one. So depending on the severity of the case, if a woman shows, let's say, a delayed response, and let's say I message her in the evening time. So anytime you message a girl, you want to message her during the evening time. You don't want to message her during the day, because you should be working on your purpose anyway. A lot of these losers, they'll be texting away at girls throughout the day, during the afternoon, during the evening. You're just too available. You're too accessible. Like anytime I'm speaking to a woman, I usually reply to her during the nighttime. Or if it's on a weekend, certain time I'll have a bit more time there and then I'll respond to her. The situation is I'm usually replying in the evening times. So depending on the severity of it, you double it. So if a woman, let's say she doesn't respond to you within a day, so that's what I've got. My healthy boundary is, if a woman doesn't respond to me within a day, right, in terms of a text message, I'll withdraw my message, unsend it, and then I'll double it, double the time delays every single time. So that means that if she ain't replied, I'll stop hitting her up for maybe like 3 or 4 days, and then I'll send her a message. If she responds in an appropriate time and straight away, so it's usually, I get girls, when you do this properly and you apply this, time delay properly, and then you're actually somebody who's working on his purpose, you're not using manipulation tactics. You're effectively setting healthy boundaries. So when she responds, she'll respond straight away. If she doesn't respond straight away and she's not somebody who is keen or showing as interest, I'll just withdraw my message again, and then I'll stop hitting her up in 2 weeks. So then 2 weeks later, and then it will get to the point where if she doesn't respond to that, guess what? I'll double it again. So 2 weeks turns into 4 weeks then. And then it will get to the point where this person there, I'm just cutting her off completely. Do you understand? If I don't see no sense of value in this woman and potential marriage, if she's not marriage material, then I just cut her off and have all my other options. And that's what you guys need to realize. You need to have an abundance of options. You need to have multiple women that you're speaking to in order for this to really work. Otherwise, you're just going to get attached to one woman. Next point is emotional strength. Now, you need to show to a woman that you're somebody who's emotionally strong. So anytime a woman is constantly trying to poke holes in your character, it's what all women will do. They'll test your strength and test your character. Now, if you're somebody who is weak, emotionally weak here, you're going to be constantly failing these interest tests that women are going to be giving to you. Hence why women are going to become even more disagreeable, more disobedient, more disrespectful, and she's not going to be submissive towards you. You need to show to her that emotional strength, and that goes back to living without women. You need to be able to let her know straight away, through your actions, that you can live without her. You don't need any woman in your life, because you know full well that you're providing value, and it goes back to the purpose. You're providing value and you're working on your God-given purpose each and every single day. Next point is healthy boundaries. Now, you need to let a woman know your healthy boundaries, so your principles and boundaries, and you're not breaking them for no one. So for a man or for a woman, for no one. So as soon as she's starting to disrespect you and starting to break, she's trying to test your boundaries, you apply the no contact to her. So if she's starting to show disrespectful behavior, such as not providing value to your life, and she's trying to create drama in your life, you apply no contact to her to make sure that for future she's somebody who knows where your boundaries are. If a woman doesn't know where your boundaries are, she's just going to keep poking you and keep testing you all day long. And that's what the problem is. So as soon as a woman tests me, or if she tests my boundary, I'll straight away hit her with a no contact, and then she'll check my stories, she'll try and reach out, message me, or whatever the case is, and then we continue as normal from there. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to be creating more videos on the no contact as well, and then I'm going to be explaining how literally it's one of the most powerful tools you can use for not just women but for men as well. So any type of disrespectful behavior, you just apply no contact to them. So I hope that makes sense.